think the whole Crunchyroll team was literally sitting with all the information and feeding me everything. I can create a sound like it's so, it can go in any word. I can go, I don't know, anything.
Okay, I believe that's the challenge, right?
That's a big challenge. Yeah. It could go south. No, I'm kidding. It won't.
Hi, this is Bhavna, and you're watching India Today. Today, I'm very, very happy and thrilled to be joined by Ali Fazal, who, for a change, is in his anime avatar. Not literally, but let me just say figuratively, right? At this point. So, how are you, firstly, Ali?
I'm very good. I've been styled into something which is.
But I love this. It has a bit of reference.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
Okay. So that matched.
Yeah, I really like what you're wearing today. But also, when I heard that you're dubbing for this, the character Song Chiyul for the anime film, of course, Solo Leveling, I wanted to know. I had no idea that you were into anime first, so I wanted to know where did that interest stem from, and how did you approach this character? Because although there are cultural differences, right?
Yeah,
but you have to put a bit of yourself in the character. How do you approach it then?
Well, I think that in itself comes, no, when you are speaking our own language. तो हिंदी में हमने उसे dub किया, and that culture, that texture comes automatically. But I've always been, I think most of India has been taking in
a lot of.
Of course, I'm not talking about the cartoons that we've grown up on, but then this seriously resonating emotions captured in animation, and not just being flat, those basic cartoons. That has a serious audience here.
Yeah.
So I thought, my God, this is amazing, and especially dubbed versions of Japanese animation, which is anime. So I got excited. I really got excited. I just wanted to at least be a part of it. To begin a journey. I don't think I've even touched the surface of it.
It's a long road ahead.
Yeah, because I think it'll be really cool if I can be part of, the original, hopefully in the future when India reaches that stage where we are creating our own. I know we are creating our own, and I think we have some amazing animators even on our side, but I don't think we're still ready to give them a chance.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that. I hope somebody can answer that. Everybody's scared.
I am told that you are planning something with your production house.
We are.
Definitely.
Yeah, but I think the studios here are not ready, or maybe they are, I don't know.
Right.
I think nobody knows what the future of animation created here is going to be here.
But you all have always taken risk, you and Richa, and I think
but
you'll only be the flag bearer here again. But of course, about the character, Song Chiyul, I want to know what aspect of him sort of connected with you, and how have you read the original to be able to sort of get reference to what that character looks like, the look and feel of it?
Oh yeah. We were watching the character because the animation was made.
No, but like before you got on board with it, just as a part of homework.
Oh yeah. I think the whole Crunchyroll team was literally sitting with all the information and feeding me everything, because I thought it'll be very unfair if I just walk into a dubbing studio and just start mouthing something. Of course, that's another technical thing which is very, very technical, because you have to match. It's already made.
Correct.
So it's like a train. You got to catch up to it. But the character being an older character, the show is also interesting. It's about hunters and these dungeons, and then there are all these graded hunters who are like your A, B, C's, and then of course Jinwoo's like this, the lowest of the lowest. And it's an underdog story at the essence of it, and then Song Chiyul comes in. So finding the texture, finding a justification for the graph of the character, that to me was important. I think half the work was already done for me because the animation is right there. But suddenly, when there's a new language being attached to that animation, even though the culture is different, the space is different. But you also know, and you have the knowledge that there's an Indian audience that is about to lap it all up and waiting for it. So that is scary, and so I had to sort of be a little mindful of that.
So when you were dubbing in the studio, right, how many times did you have to, because I also believe that you are someone who's very critical of how you're performing as an artist, right? When you're dubbing, are you as critical? Like, because I feel that sometimes it can be very daunting also as an experience, right? Because you want to get it correct, but
yeah.
the back and forth that goes behind it.
Yeah. Like in normal film dubbing, it's the most haunting experience for me.
Is it different when it comes to dubbing for an anime?
I guess, yeah, because I mean, I've only dubbed for my own voices in the movies. I did a short animation, but that was my voice was recorded first, and then the animation was made on that, which we released during the pandemic. Ashutosh Pathak actually directed that. He's a great animator. We have, but this was different. This was the other way around. So maybe that way it was a little alag.
If not Song Chiyul, which other character from Solo Leveling would you have loved to dub or just play?
Oh, I think Jinwoo is a great character. I think there was another one I can't remember the name for, but it's the textures that really attract me. Because I can play my voice and I can just say the dialogue, but to then become something, because once the studios close, it's like your own world. And you can imagine, you can become anything. Like I can close my eyes and I can create a sound. It's so, it can go to any world. I can go, I don't know, anything. And you can become that, because there is no mirror telling you, your domain is this. I love that.
That also brings me to this. Did you try a lot of different voices to be able to come to terms with, okay, this is the voice that I want to sort of attach with this character?
Yeah, but also sometimes when you have a visual, you know कि ये spectrum है. You know, अब कोई अगर बहुत ही बुढ़ा आदमी है, उसको मैं एक squeaky voice दूंगा तो, and a young voice, then that won't land.
Was that also very challenging, because you have to think as someone who is older than your age, right?
But that's what we do. Like that. As actors, that's what we do, no? Every time we're entering totally different worlds.
No, but like someone really older, it does, I believe, it takes a lot of talent.
I mean,
you are talented. Let's just say that.
Please. I mean, Ranbir did that in the opening shot, and he's done that. So many other people, Shah Rukh sir has done all these. They've acted those parts.
True.
I know it's different from approaching animation.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So how do you see the future? Like you did mention that Indian studios are still sort of skeptical about investing and sort of experimenting with anime here in India. But say in the next 2 years, where do you see that going? Because the audience today is much more vocal about their love for anime than it was say even a year back, right? Today people are happily coming in and being part of screenings, and not just that, even those fan fests that are being held in different parts of the country, there's a huge participation that is coming. Do you think that will change the way everything else, the studios are perhaps looking at these films?
Perhaps, maybe. I'd like to be hopeful. In fact, I want to know what they want, and we're probably having a session after the screening gets over with them, and maybe I'm going to ask them that.
So if you were to produce an anime film or a series?
We already are.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
So can you tell me what genre it would be like a thriller or rom-com?
No, it's a classic 2D animation. It's adult animation, and I think we're hopefully looking for a space for it.
Okay, and what are the
and takers.
Okay, I believe that's the challenge, right?
That's a big challenge. Yeah.
I hope that you get ahead in that, because I think India is finally ready to be able to see and watch something which is homemade.
Yeah, I mean, if we are watching such amazing stuff,
true,
but from other countries, dubbed in our languages, I think we might have a space for our own,
I'm sure, and I feel that you, like I said, you all will start it and everyone else will follow. So thank you so much, Ali.
Thank you.
I am looking forward to seeing this Solo Leveling and to see how the Hindi dub sounds like, just
listen,
because I'm usually someone who watches it in the original.
It could go south. No, I'm kidding.
It
won't. But we've tried to keep it, nice and easy on the ears.
Okay, lovely. So I'm really looking forward to watching it in Hindi, only to see how you sound, because I'm excited for that. But thank you so much for this, and I hope that you do that, you get the takers that really needs for the series to sort of come out. Thank you so much, and all my best wishes for the new year.
Thank you, and to you.